They have problems with their own managers, with whatever is going to their world. They're gonna jump on a call and they're gonna try to listen to you for 30 seconds or to 1 hour. And if you're just mumbling and going all over the place and you're not telling stories, you're not gonna capture their attention, right? Um, and I'll be honest, like sometimes I even struggle. I tell I tell stories, but sometimes I miss a little bit of the the structure piece because I get excited. I want to tell too much information, and sometimes I I I'm I can do much better. Interviews. Um. Anyways, so just remember that, right? So this interview should be 70% storytelling. 7 seconds recruiters having your resume. 70% of the interview should be storytelling. So if you notice that a recruiter is not listening, if you notice that he's not engaged, if you notice that he's not taking notes, just kind of slow down. Just breathe for a second and just think, am I telling stories here or not? And start telling stories. Okay. Now I recommend people to go to interview with at least 10 stories. And that's how I train my clients, and that's how we prepare for at least 10 stories that will represent who they are, what the value that they're bringing to the table. Uh, it's based on their core values. It's based on the company's core values, the things that they're looking for, what that specific job is looking for. The stories have to relate to the job. Just remember that if you're telling stories and they're not related to the job, what's the point, right? What's the point? So stories have to be related to the jobs. Spend 70% of the interviews telling stories, and probably the other uh, 30% trying to ask questions, trying to engage somehow the interviewer. Uh, so you're actually having a conversation instead of having like an interrogatory kind of a interview. Those are the worst ones, the most boring ones. It's just when the other side is just shooting all these questions, boom, 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 and you're trying to answer or defend yourself. I don't know what you're even trying to do. Those are the hard ones. Be careful.